everyone? It's me or Hayu. Welcome to the vlog! So for today's video, sasamahan niyo ako with this bare face and with this orange background and this little stuffed toy. Hindi ko alam to. Meron siya sa anak ni Napu, baboy. Hindi ko alam. Anak ni Po, baboy. Baboy ba siya? Or hindi ko alam. Ano yun? Jeans ni Po tsaka yung asawa niya. Char. So ngayong araw na to, pag-atasan kami. So have the activity like this to share our knowledge upon reading articles from the internet, from the, syempre, sa mga hard copies, and then books like that. So we have here, do you know Erik Erikson? Psychosocial development, personality development. Yun guys. So ngayong araw na to, kasama natin siya. The theory of Erik Erikson about Erik Erikson about psychosocial personality development. So we have here his 8 stages. 8 stages. So marami yun guys. Hindi ko alam kung paano ko i-share sa inyo to. Ang ingay ng kasama ko. Nagigil ako. Mahimik ka nga. Tapos ano siya guys. Yung eto is makakatulong sa atin kung bakit tayo na-develop to have this value we have, the attitude we have. Attitude ka, girl. Gumagan ganun. Tas, ano siya, girl. Tas, yung attitude mo talaga towards something or towards others. So, let's start. So, we have here Erik Erikson's theory about psychosocial personality development. As a person, as a sarili ko, maganda tong theory niya na to. Ba't ako ganun ang ganun? Malamok. Parang tanga. So, ngayong araw na to, kinakabahan kasi ako guys. Hindi ko alam kung paano i-share yung idea ko about this. So, we have here, simulan ko na para hindi pa ako kabahan at mautal-utal mamaya. Kaya, eto na. Ang first stage is we have here what we call mistrust and trust. Or balik na din natin. Trust and mistrust. May kodigo ako dito guys. Yung may tawag siya dito basic virtues, hope. Ages 0 to 1 and 1/2. So yung stage na to is yung pagkapanak mo ng baby. Syempre, kung sino yung magbibigay ng care sa kanya. Syempre, lahat naman ng nanay, ng anak, sila yung unang-unang yakap sa kanilang baby kasi ganun talaga. They have to have the skin to skin para ma-feel na, ay, ito yung nanay ko, ito yung anak ko, ito yung whatever, ganun. So, sa stage na to is makita ay lalaman natin na yung palang mga infants, they build, build their, parang hindi sila mabibuild yung hope nila na I feel secure about this person kasi I feel reliable about my life, about the care he or she may give to me, ganun sila. Hindi nila masasabi yun sa atin, pero nafe-feel natin yun and nakikita natin yun into their behavior. So, sana naiintindihan nyo ako kasi ganun talaga yun. So, yung we have yun yung trust. Pag continuously na treat mo yung baby or yung infant na magandang binibigyan mo siya ng care, ng love and everything that he or she needs, the baby needs, yun mabubuo yung hope, yung trust niya within you and as a caregiver of the baby or the infant. So, ayun yung trust. Tapos, we have here the mistrust. Pag hindi continuously reliable yung ginagawa mong pag-care sa kanya, mabibuild naman sa kanya yung sinasabi natin natitreten siya. Kahit natitreten siya because hindi reliable yung nag-aalaga sa kanya o yung nagbibigay ng care and love sa kanya kasi hindi continuously. Malay mo, sinasaktan mo yung baby pag umiiyak. Syempre, natatakot na siya. Nabibuild yung sarili niya na, hindi ko dapat to i-trust kasi sinasaktan niya ako, hindi niya ako love, hindi niya ako inaalagaan ng mabuti. So, that's it. That's the first stage. Yung sinasabi niya ditong basic virtue is yung hope that the infant will have a hope that, oh, this is a good and trustworthy person, that I will grow up nicely. I have experienced love and care from my caregiver. So that's it. That's the first stage. Second stage of Erik Erikson's theory about this is about autonomy versus shame and doubt. Sa stage na to, meron yung basic virtue niya about something like will. So dito, ages 1.5 to 3 years old. Dito, yung bata dito, we have here the development of a sense of personal control over physical skill and a sense of independence. Ito yung dapat i-support mo siya on things na ano yung gusto mo, ano yung gusto ng bata, or something like, syempre, pag bata, 1.5 to 3 years old, hindi ito yung stage na, uy, maglaba ka, magluto ka. Yung stage na to, suportahan mo siya na malaman kung paano niya isuot yung damit niya, paano niya isuot yung mga underwears niya, or paano siya maglaro. And to build the attitude also na hindi siya nakikipag-away, gusto ano man sa kanya, ano yun tawag doon? Samahan mo siya, parang guide the child to develop a good personality. Kasi kailangan mo siyang sabihan na mag-share ka ng toys, mag-share ka ng kung ano yung meron ka, huwag kang magalit. Kasi yung mga bata ngayon, sobra na eh. Yung mga bata ngayon, na-addict sila sa mga phones, ganun. Yung may mga kami noon, tsaka yung mga older sa amin. Laruan lang namin noon, wala pang cellphone, doon lang kami sa labas ng bahay, tagu-taguan, patintero, ganon. Tas yung stage na to, meron din siyang may nag-iingay, guys. Yaan nyo na sila. Sa stage na to, pag hindi mo na suportahan yung bata, hindi mo maibibigay yung kailangan niya, hindi mabibuild sa kanya na gawin ko to kasi gusto ko, it's my will to have these things. Hindi niya ma-feel yung ganun. So, meron tayo dito na mga klase ng tao na takot sila to socialize, or it's more value with them na mag-socialize kaysa have a bonding with their family, kasi nga hindi nila na-build yung self nila within the family. They find their self into other places. So, yung mga bata na ganito pa lang yung age, we have to help them build their self. Yung mga gusto nila, dapat nating ibigay, kasi ito yung stage na to na malalaman mo kung ano yung will niya, ano yung mga interest niya sa buhay. Hindi naman pag naglalaro siya ng mga toys about doktor, nagluto-luto, ay magiging chef to balang araw, ay magiging doktor to balang araw. Hindi. Kailangan natin, we have to do it stage by stage para malaman. So, that's it. That's the second stage of Erik Erikson. Here, the third stage of Erik Erikson theory is about the initiative versus guilt. This is at the ages 3 to 5, which we have here, the basic virtue is purpose. Yung mga bata dito is pumapasok na sila sa school. We have daycare, kinder 1, kinder 2. May ganun ba noon? Wala, di ba? Oo, daycare, diretso kinder, diretso grade 1, ganun kami noon. Pero ngayon, meron na siyang daycare, which pwede lang pumasok doon yung mga 3 years old or ganun-ganun. Sa stage na to, kailangan natin i-build yung bata. Diba, mga stage na to, nagtatanong-tanong sila kasi gusto nilang madagdagan yung knowledge nila, curiosity. Sabi, curiosity kills. Pag sinabi mo sa kanyang, wag mong hawakan yung apoy kasi masasaktan ka, nasa isip ng bata na, ano kaya yung sakit? Ano yung feeling? Pag hinawakan ko yun, ano yung sakit na mararamdaman ko. So, yung bata, syempre, kahit sinabi mo sa kanya na masasaktan ka, masasaktan siya, itatouch niya pa din, hahawakan niya pa rin yung apoy kasi curious nga siya kung ano yun. So, bahala. Pag na-touch na niya yung apoy, tas nasaktan, ganun pala yun. Pero, sometimes yung parents, nagagalit sila kasi, wag mo nga kasing hawakan yun kasi masasaktan ka. So, yung stage na to is, we have to build the child, we have to answer its questions sa mga bagay-bagay. If he or she asks na, how does it feel to be in pain by that fire, ganon, sasabihin mo sa kanya masakit. If you want to try it, just try it so you can feel it on your own. Huwag mo siyang pagalitan or huwag mo siyang paluin, you have the punishment. Kasi sinabi nga dito, initiative versus guilt. Nagigilt yung bata pag na-feel niya na sarili niyang na-feel yung apoy, na masakit pala. Dapat nakinig na lang ako kay mama, kay kuya, kay daddy, kay ate. Nun. Kasi dito, hayaan, mapasok sila sa school in which nakakamit sila ng mga ibang bata. So, they have to do games, decision making. Wow, decision making. Meron naman yan. Kahit bata ka, nagde-decide ka na, uy, tara maglaro tayo. Magagalit si mama. Pero, pinili mo pa rin makapaglaro kasi you have the feeling na, bata ako, kailangan ko makipaglaro sa mga katulad kong bata. So, that's the point of it. Na, pag pinagalitan ka ng parents mo, andun na yung guilt na sana hindi ko ginawa yun kasi mali yun. Pinagbawalan ako, kaya next time, hindi ko nagagawin yun. So, yan yung ibig sabihin ng Initiative versus Guilt by Erik Erikson. Kaya mga kids, listen to your parents. So, we have here the fourth stage of Erik Erikson's theory. Ang fourth is we have here the industry versus inferiority. This is ages 5 to 12. So, yung mga bata, marunong na silang magpalit ng damit, pumunta ng CR mag-isa, nabibuild din sila on how to become confidence and to have their ano yung tawag doon? Competency. Yung compete sila and to have their, ano ba yan? Ekstrang langaw. Naligo naman ako. Ano ba? Char. So, tuloy natin. And pa isa pa. May langaw pa. So, we have here, sabi dito, pag yung bata marunong na into those things, you have here, malalaman nila kung ano yung, example, yung bata is athlete. You have to, as a teacher or as a parent to that child, you have to build her or him na if he or she is an athlete, you have to help him or her. Example, if he does basketball, yun yung nakikita mo talagang sports niya, you have to support the child as a parent and as a teacher. Siyempre, pumapasok na yan sa school, you have to build na dapat tulungan ko to kasi pag ito yung gusto niya someday, ito yung magbibuild sa kanya na maging confidence, na ipakita yung kaya niyang gawin in doing basketball game. Kasi pag pinagbawalan mo to na maglaro sa hapon, sabihin mo kasi sa kanya, mag-set ka ng oras, mag-set ka ng time, kung anong oras siya pwede maglaro, pag tapos na siya yung homework, tapos na siya sa trabahong bahay, you have to set him or her na maglaro ng basketball. Kasi ngayon, pati babae naglalaro na rin ng basketball. And that's a game of confidence na takbo-takbo ka sa court and also the ability of you to shoot 3 points para naman points ka sa crush mo, ganun. So, ito yung fourth na theory niya na sinasabi dito is, pag pinagbawalan mo yung bata na gawin yung mga bagay na yun, mabibuild sa kanya na hindi ako enough into this. So, parang magkukulong na lang siya na nerdy na gano'n na, ay hindi ako pwede. Kasi bawal daw. Kailangan ko munang gawin to. So, hindi na siya mabibuild as a player, as a basketball player. Kasi, ikaw mismo na teacher or ikaw mismo na magulang, siguro linait mo siya or pinagbawalan mo na maging karapat-dapat siya in playing that. So, that's the 4th stage. We have here the 5th stage of Erik Erikson. We have here identity versus role confusion. Role confusion. Nalilito na ako kasi marami sila. Ito yung stage, age na 12 to 18 years old. Ito na malalaman mo na the person or the child is now more on his or her, nagiging independent na siya from his or her parents, na he can or she can do decision making by kung ano yung pipiliin niya into paglaki niya. Pag to talaga naging doktor, kung ano nakita mo sa kanya nung bata siya, pag naging nasa line siya of pagiging doctors, yung mga inaaral niya, mga gusto niya, and it's possible na magiging doctor siya or something like nurse or psychologist, mga ganun. Kasi that's it. That's how it grows. Pag supported siya ng parents, of course. So, sa stage na to, meron dito, Erikson suggested that 2 identities are involved in this stage. We have here the sexual and the occupational. Sa stage na to, nakaka-experience din tayo ng mga teenage pregnancy in which, syempre yung curiosity ng every individual, how does it feel to have sex with someone? Be open-minded into this topic. Kasi ito na tayo sa stage in which na yung child, papunta na siya into adulthood. And nandito pa siya sa stage na nag-grow or it has to build in his own kung ano yung makikita niyang possibilities na outcome sa buhay niya. So, we have here, pag sa stage na to, example, is nakikita mo sa ibang tao na they have perfect body shape, mga ganun-ganun, yung mga, so nagkakaroon tayo ng mga, mga product na pang paslim, kasi marami ng nakaka-experience na sinasabihan ng mataba, fat people are not belong in the society. So, eto rin, nagtitrigger sa iba, to those people na are, those, mga teenagers na they are fat. Eto na yung nabibuild sa sarili nila na-experience ko to sa sarili ko. Sinasabi, ay, ang taba mo, bakit? Pero alam ko sa sarili ko na, kahit mataba ako, okay lang. Kaya ko naman siya. Nasabi ko na lang sa kanila, kahit mataba ako, bagay naman. Paano kaya pag sa'yo to nangyari? Paano kaya pag mataba ka? Ano itsura mo? Ganun. Dapat marunong kang, tawag doon? Marunong kang mag-defend on yourself. So, they cannot bully you. Kasi bullying is bad, Ano yan? Bullying is bad. So, sa stage na to, let's go back. Sa stage na to, syempre, as a teenager, nag-grow pa rin yung sarili mo. Yung may mga pubic hair ka na, nag-brood yung chest mo. Sa mga lalaki, broadening of chest, nag-enlarge na yung mga breast ng mga babae, and then, you go tall, or you remain at your height, ganon. Ganon din ako, hindi ko alam kung tumangkad ba ako or hindi. So, sa stage na to, identity versus role confusion. Role confusion, pag hindi ka na-built into something na kaya mong i-defend yung sarili mo, hindi mo alam kung ano yung role mo into the society and also within yourself. Kaya yung minsan, may mga youth or mga adult or mga teenager na they have being a rebel to their own family, to the society, to their own self, kasi nagbe-build sa sarili nila na they are not belong to the society because I am fat, I am chubby, I don't belong to that. So, nabibuild sa sarili nila na Pag mataba ka, hindi ka belong doon. So, nilalagay sa utak nila na kailangan kong maging sapat or kailangan kong or I need to do diet pero hindi mo naman nakakayanan kasi yung sarili mo, yung kailangan na food na matake mo is tama lang naman ang ginagawa mo. That's just nangyayari pag mataba ka, nasa genes or sa discipline kung paano mo gawin or paano ka kumain. So dapat tayo mga teens dyan, we should not be having this role confusion. We should know how to defend ourselves or the identity we have in the society, to the family, and also to ourselves para kahit pa paano mailaban natin yung sarili natin. So, that's the 5th stage. Guys, we have here the 6th stage. So we have here intimacy versus isolation. The basic virtue of this is love. At the age of 18 to 40, naiisip na ng tao about love, commitments, safety, yung intimacy versus isolation. Yung intimacy dito na experience na ng isang young adult to find someone. Ito kasi basic virtue niya is love, sabi dito. Ito hahanap na yung isang tao, that person, mahanap siya ng ka-partner to give the commitment to him or her. Tas meron din tayo dito sa stage na to of isolation, intimacy versus isolation, in which sa isolation, pag hindi ka nakahanap ng love of your life or the commitments, nasabi dito na avoiding intimacy, fearing commitments and relationship can lead to isolation. We have here loneliness and sometimes depression. Ganun ba yun? Nade-depress yung mga ate natin na, uy, kailangan kong mag-aral kasi ganito, ganyan, marami akong papaaralin. Di na sila nakapag-asawa or nakapag-boyfriend and BSB throughout their lives. Maraming ganyan eh. Yung sinasabi sa local natin na baak, ganun. Baakness is real, you know. At saka, success in this stage will lead to virtue of love. Alam naman natin, basic virtue niya is love. Talagang sa stage na to, 18 to 40, makikita mo na nagkakaroon na sila ng family or pag talagang focus ka into your studies and to the responsibilities you have to the family and to the society, to your own work, dito mo na-experience na ma-depress, na sana may ganun din ako, yung loneliness, emote ka ng emote sa Facebook, ganun, kasi bakit? Pangit ba ako? Papalit-palit ba ako? Then why? Char. So, yan yung 6th stage ni Erik Erikson. Intimacy versus isolation. Yes, we have here the 7th stage. Second to the last. Malapit na tayo sa last. Malapit nyo nang hindi makita yung pagmumukhang to. Char. So, we have here the 7th stage is generativity versus stagnation. We have here at the age of 40 to 65. Sa stage na to, pag nagkaroon ka na ng commitment, you have your own family, your success, mafe-feel mo na, ay, may naipundar ako, or I have raised my children very well. I have worked, I help a lot. Kung nakatulong ka talaga sa kapwa mo, sabihin mo sa sarili mo na, ito talaga yung kailangan ko. Ito yung commitment na nagawa ko sa sarili ko. That is generativity. Pag ikaw yung tao na hindi nagkaroon ng commitment, yung taong useless, or you don't have good things na naibigay sa society mo, ikaw yung tao na addict or something like kulang ka sa aruga. Wow. Kulang ka sa aruga or kulang ka ng support from the society, from your family, and also especially from yourself. Mafe-feel mo dito yung stagnation. Sabi dito, by failing to find a way to contribute, we become stagnant and feel unproductive. These individuals may feel to disconnect or uninvolved with their community and with society as a whole. Success in this stage will lead to the virtue of care. Dito na, yung care dito, sasabihin mo sa sarili mo na, pag generativity ka or you're being so productive person, sabihin mo na, I care for myself, for my family, and the society I have. Pero pag talaga yung tao ka na wala kang care, you don't have the care to yourself na inom lang tayo kasi nabubuhay tayo ng once lang. We only live once, ganon. Hindi pwede to. Dapat, sa theory ni Erik Erikson, natututo tayo sa stages ng buhay na sana matutunan nyo to na kahit papano, kahit nandito na tayo sa stage na, in the stage of, we have here, stage of identity versus role confusion, dapat i-build natin yung sarili natin na kailangan kong malaman kung ano yung role ko para magawa ko yung tama na decision sa buhay ko. Yun yung 7th stage ni Erik Erikson. Nag-share lang ako dito sana naintindihan niyo ako. So, we have here the last one. We have here ego, integrity versus despair. Sa stage na to is, we have here ang tawag dito, wisdom 65 plus. Pag umabot ka ng 65 plus, swerte mo sa buhay kasi ngayon, pwede na namamatay yung mga infant pa lang, mga baby pa lang because of this pandemic we have. So, don't forget to wear your mask, sanitize your hand before doing things na involve sa health natin para makaiwas tayo sa sakit. So, we have here back to the topic, ego, integrity versus despair. Pag umabot ka ng 65 plus, this is good, right? In this stage, talaga pag umabot ka sa 65 plus na taon, sinasabi dito ni Erik Erikson that, dinescribe niya guys na, ego integrity as the acceptance of one's one and only life cycle as something that had to be. As something as had to be, and later as a sense of coherence and wholeness. So, pag nakakomplete, eto na is something like senior citizen ka na, kailangan mo nang mag-slow down in your productiveness sa buhay pag successful ka. Pero sa stage na to, ego integrity versus despair. Pag alam mo sa sarili mo na wala kang naitulong sa family mo, naging burden ka sa kanila, or talagang sakit sa ulo, nung mga time na malakas ka pa, mafe-feel mo sa sarili mo na nadadown ka na, or something like, gusto mo nang, you want death already because you know within yourself that you're not useful. Naging useless ka sa buhay mo. So, sa stage na to, pag hindi ka talaga nagpursige sa your life from those years, hindi ka magiging successful. You can feel also this often leading to depression and hopefulness. So, sa stage na to, will lead to virtue of wisdom. Kasi pag matalino ka talaga, pag you have that knowledge or the wisdom, nung malakas ka pa or nakakapag-isip ka pa ng maayos, you will have this successful life as you go older and older until you reach death. Ganun lang yun, guys. So, that's it. Sana patabubulol ako. Natuto kayo sa akin ng maayos, and then pag hindi niyo naintindihan ng masyado, you can browse the internet or you can repeat this video. So, masasabi ko lang is comment down kung gusto niyo pang matuto, and then also share the video pag maayos siya. And also, gusto kong i-review natin to. Psychosocial Development by Erik Erikson. So we have here the stage 1 to 8. We have here psychosocial crisis that we encounter is, the first one is trust versus mistrust, autonomy versus shame, initiative versus guilt, industry versus inferiority, identity versus role confusion, intimacy versus isolation, generativity versus stagnation, ego integrity versus despair. So, this is your hi. Sana natuto kayo ng maayos. So, eto na naman tayo. Goodbye, goodbyes para makarest na. And then, sana nagustuhan nyo tong video na to. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more upcoming videos. Thank you! Goodbye!